must be careful. But the reason we're doing the exercise is to contrast what these other brothers were saying. If you want to go there, we can go there. Have you been diagnosed with fibroids, PCOS, or endometriosis? Okay. If a man gets the answer of yes, okay, if he gets the answer of yes, what does that man have now? That man has the ability to go look all that shit up, the ability to go look up all the stories. Now, whether he's good with it or not good with it, what he would gain is understanding. And he will gain understanding on, where this stuff comes from, why it's happening. And with this understanding, he could gain a sense of compassion. I'm not saying it's going to happen in all cases, because we will teach to use this tool. Sometimes you got to use it the bad way as well, but he will gain understanding and compassion and understand, damn, this woman been on birth control for 5 to 10 years. She has had a deletion or miscarriage, and she has one of these conditions, right? He like, damn, man, I understand why, sometimes she be tired and stuff like that. And, just whatever you could come up with. I'm not trying to make it too pleasant, because it's not. Because, why is it not pleasant? Because she's acting like she's a wholesome person. She's running around out here doing all this stuff and talking to you like shit and treating your brothers and doing and they just doing the most. And they are carrying this type of box around. But black men are uninformed to know what any of this stuff means. You understand? And black men are able to have this sort of vital, if they could get it, vital information in their hands. And they could use it for fun. They could use it for seriousness. Okay? Oh, God. Come on, Magical Family. They could never understand Magical Family. Matter of fact, I'm not going to say that. It's some brothers that don't speak on the show. They hit me in the comment section. I guess, I don't know. I don't be really checking, but I saw one or two today, and brothers was like, yo, you brothers are on to something, I've never gotten a message like that before. He said, yo, you brothers are on to something. I was like, I know. You understand? Because only they all know, but the technicalities of it. You know that it's only certain ways you could ground that sister. Like, it's tough to ground a sister, brother. Tough. You know how much of a pro you got to be? And it's gotten so bad, they don't respect real physicians. They don't respect real doctors. That's how bad it's gotten. They don't respect doctors and surgeons and they GYNs. They don't respect shit. Said on Claudia Jordan's show that other races treat him better than black women. I like that. I like that. And it's a good reason why. We understanding it now. I've been teaching, and we're going to continue, because this is what's happening to our sisters, no matter what way you want to cut it. Okay? You're going to get 5 to 10 years on average. 5 to 10 years on average. And if a black man has the wherewithal to go and look and understand what is that doing, and how that went, how that 5 to 10 years was goddamn 16 to 23. Okay? And you like, well, damn, you never really matured to a young adult. Like, you was doing it, like, have you ever given your body a break? And then, if she's good enough, she will say, yeah, because da-da-da, or no, because da-da-da. And it's a powerful, powerful conversation, which I don't believe brothers are going to be able to have, because it's fighting words. But I know that the younger guys will use this. They're not nice like we are. So they'll use this as a weapon, which I want them to have. Because it's only one way to ground that sister. You know what I'm saying? It's only one way to ground that sister. This is the only way. They need to be shown and told that women that hang out with them have been doing better maintenance on their pussy than they have. And they got to go ahead and do what they normally do, which is make excuses why they're doing it. Okay? And if we can do our jobs, we can do like everybody else do. We can shame them of being drug addicts and drug abusers. Why? So they can stop. Now, what happens if they stop, Prince? The regular activities of their pussy will take place, which could be endometriosis, overbleeding, PCOS, growing facial hairs, and things of that nature. You understand where I'm coming from? And it's like, it's stuff that will make them, like I say, we dealing with this robotic society. So like I say, they will continue to do it if men are not informed. But if men are informed, they got to be them natural self. They got to bleed for 7 to 8 days, meaning they can't have all the fun that they want to have. They're going to need somebody that love them and want to take care of them. But with the birth control, they're masking all that. But they're not knowing that their brothers are out here fighting that power and understand that, man, you doing this birth control, you're walking around and your body's pregnant at 16 years old. When you're doing this for 5 to 10 years, your body is not bleeding. Your fucking uterus is dropping goddamn embryos that are just fucking dancing in the fucking air. And if black men are not informed and educated the way that we will teach them, I have real physicians helping me in case I ever say something off. You understand? And if black men can talk like that to a black woman, I mean, I don't do it. I don't do it because it's too dangerous. Somebody might beat me up. Once they get over 40, that facial upper lip and chin hair start. Oh, come. I didn't say that for you to clown them, Tim Taylor. I'm telling you the way that our women naturally grow, and what they do is it's so weird. It's so weird what they do, you know. Like they'll take birth control that could, expedite it, okay? And then they'll take birth control that could try to fight it. So it's just so weird what they're doing. It is weird. It is weird, man. Let me be the one to tell you. Let me be the one to tell you, man. We are the 5.0 out here, man. I want all you niggas to be proud. We are dropping this damn. Tim Taylor, you getting your report this week in your own hands. I am excited for everybody. We did it. And we are doing this shit at lightning speed, yo. I stay up every night, all night, making sure things are right, B. For real. We getting this shit out, man. Like, they are killing our black girls. They're killing our black girls, man, with this shit. And it's all because hereditary. Okay, it's not like that. It's hereditary, which they'll go ahead and they'll let morph into real, conditions and illnesses. It's bad. Some cases, yes, they may need it if they're going to lose all their damn blood, but these women are doing it just not to bleed, just not to have cramps. And it's so funny because the women said, well, I was on the depot shot and it gave me a pregnant feeling and I had some serious cramps. If that's how having a baby feels like, I don't want to have it. She was never supposed to have those experiences. She was not supposed to have this shit in her system where she was able to feel what having a baby feels like. You understand? She was supposed to go through that natural stuff for the baby. She trying to remember, oh no, I ain't having no baby if that's what it's going to be like. And it's so, the mental level, which are the last two questions, the mental level is something that the black man could never, ever, ever, ever fathom how far it is and how mentally sick that his black sister is. And I believe that he would have compassion and understanding towards it. Because the black man know that the black woman has been systemically programmed. And he would have compassion. You know? It's like the sneakiest shit that's going on in the black community. They're fucking taking birth control for 5 to 10 years. How can you possibly say that is going to foster a healthy baby 100% or give you the best odds? You can't say that. You just can't say that. Now, that brings us back to the top 4 questions. The black man has the ability to say to himself, how could I believe that a black woman could give me the best chances of having a healthy baby if she's been on birth control for 5 to 10 years and has had a deletion and or a miscarriage? How could he really say to himself that woman gives him the best chance to have a baby? But if he don't have a Pussycat Facts report, he don't know that.